MSNBC's Joe Scarborough slammed Biden's inner circle for keeping him in the race. Roland.
It's really incumbent on people that are around Joe Biden to step up at this point and help the president and help the man they love and do the right thing. This is not going to end well if it continues to drag out. Look at the events of yesterday, the events of the last 3 weeks, and at some point, you know, I can tell you, Mike, the anger that I hear is not at Joe Biden. The anger I hear are the people that are keeping him in a bubble.
Or their own interests.
Or who may have their own interests, some financial, in keeping him in the race.
Mark Thiessen joins us now. It's interesting stuff, Mark. Now, at the top of the hour, I'm speculating that, in my opinion, Biden is gone in a week. What say you?
I think you may be right. But I don't think that solves their problems, Stu. The Democrats have a structural problem that's much bigger than Joe Biden. It is never good when the President of the United States is mentally unfit for the job. But if the economy was booming, if inflation was low, if the border was secure, if the world was at peace, it wouldn't be the crisis it is today. The problem is not the person, it's the policies and the impact it's having. So if you get rid of Joe Biden tomorrow, let's say you're right, and a week from now Joe Biden is gone. Guess what? Americans are still paying $125 for a $100 basket of groceries. Every time they pull up to the gas pump, they're paying $20 or $30 more than they were before Joe Biden became president. The border is still in crisis. They still got, all throughout New York, the hotels are still going to be filled with illegal migrants coming in, and taxpayers are paying for that. The world is still going to be on fire with wars raging on two continents. Getting rid of Biden doesn't solve that. It's like, it's saying, oh, we'll get rid of the arsonist, but the fire is still raging.
Yeah, you still got the problem.
Yes.
Let me tell you about the future. President Trump's vision is so simple and yet so powerful. We're done, ladies and gentlemen, catering to Wall Street. We'll commit to the working man. Our leaders have to remember that America is a nation and its citizens deserve leaders who put its interests first. To the people of Middletown, Ohio, and all the forgotten communities in Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Ohio, and every corner of our nation, I promise you this: I will be a vice president who never forgets where he came from.
Well, Mark, you were a speechwriter for Bush 43. So what did you make of J.D. Vance's speech last night?
So I think the best parts of J.D. Vance's speech were sharing his story and introducing himself to the American people. I actually think the star of the night wasn't J.D. so much as Meemaw. Yeah. The whole stadium chanting Meemaw, Meemaw.